Screen Forecaster, host Alvin Kamals. Yes, it's finally feeling cooler. I mean, have you felt it? Those temperatures in the 70s. We'll talk to you about what's ahead with temperature trends from the Climate Prediction Center, how long that lasts, as well as looking at storm probabilities, because I know a lot of us are in need of rainfall. We'll look at those trends through at least early September, but if it looks disappointing, don't worry, because changes are still possible. So let's get started. With those temperature trends from the Climate Prediction Center, updated graphics as well, that 6 to 10 day temperature outlook, look at that. It takes us through early September. And the reason why I wanted you to look at that is because of these below average temperatures being favored for a good majority of the country, not just us here in Missouri and Illinois. And our normal highs for this time of the year are in the lower to mid 80s, which are slowly going downward. So when we look at below normal temperatures, it's actually 10 degrees below average. So think temperatures in the 70s, lows in the 50s. I mean, let that sink in for a moment through at least the latter portions of August. That is going to be even some light sweater weather, maybe at the bus stop, and then you won't need that in the afternoon. And we definitely deserved it, especially after this summer that we've dealt with. So that is going to be nice to see. But of course, how long will it last? That is the big question. And that 8 to 14 day temperature outlook takes us through early September. Yeah, that confidence does start to drop just a little bit, but still shows us temperatures slightly below average. Might be a little bit warmer for those overnight lows during this period. And afterward, it does look like we will start warming up again, but nothing like what we just dealt with. Just know that, especially in that 8 to 14 day temperature outlook, we can still get changes. So don't be surprised if confidence goes up for below normal temperatures during this period, or even goes down a little bit more. So just note that. But let's just enjoy the next couple of days, those temperatures in the 70s, before we talk about any kind of weather warming up, because I know we're going to love it and we deserve it, most importantly. But how about those storm probabilities? Because I know a lot of us are in need of rainfall, and through at least the latter portions of August, we do see little potential for any kind of storms or rainfall. But as we head towards early September, there is some hope for more storms further up to our north. And the reason why I say hope for these storms up to the north is because we want them to come our way. And not really just storms, but rainfall in general, because others have gotten too much in such a short period of time, and others have gotten very little, if anything. And I know a lot of people, even over on X, are telling me, I need the rain, and I've seen those comments before on some of my videos. So just know that hopefully we can get something early September, but just know this model is showing them a little bit further up to the north. We'll keep an eye, though, if any of those disturbances would come our way. And again, changes are possible, so don't let these graphics be like, man, he said no rain, because that is not what I said. These graphics will change, they will be updated, so if you need rainfall, just be patient. Hopefully we can get something, especially in the early portions of September, and hopefully these storm probabilities do go up, but in the right way, because we don't want any kind of strong storms. But as long as it's still summer, we always want to advertise our NOAA weather radio. Make sure you do replace the batteries on them, because alerts come immediately. And of course, I was gifted this by Bruce Jones at our National Storm Chaser Summit earlier this year. That's why I like talking about the NOAA weather radio, because you're not only going to get warnings from them, but you're going to get discussions from our National Weather Service. That 5-10 day forecast, I believe, you're going to get that over the next few days from our National Weather Service, or just a forecast in general, I should say. So alerts will come immediately if there's any tornado warnings, severe thunderstorm warnings. Don't have to worry about that. Again, just a procedure, just an example of what could happen. You always want to have no weather radio, and this thing will be able to alert you, because as long as our National Weather Service is working 24/7, they want you to always be alert 24/7, regardless if our weather is good. And even as we head towards fall and eventually winter, this is going to be a great resource. So just make sure you have this. Alerts also can come to your phone if you're good at charging it. So yes, other resources are your phone, but if you're not good at charging it, then have a NOAA weather radio. And if you haven't replaced the batteries on them, again, make sure you do it. If you're wondering how you can get it, you can always head over to midlandusa.com to get yourself a NOAA weather radio to keep your family safe during our 2025 severe weather season, which thankfully severe weather is starting to ramp down. Hopefully we get to talk about more cold, since we're in a La Nina at the end of the year, but we'll see. Just want you to always have a NOAA weather radio any time of the year, so that when I stop talking about the NOAA weather radio, we have other things that we can talk about. Hopefully not storms at the end of this year, because we want to have some snow, maybe a white Christmas. I'm talking too much, am I? yeah, let's just finish our video right now. Let's enjoy the comfortable weather we're going to be dealing with. Make sure you download X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it, to follow me for those weather updates. Threads, Instagram, they're also great resources as well. Yeah, I know some of you are like, Alvin, we got the point now. The link to that will be down in the description so I can keep you updated. Outdoor weather reports to make sure that you're informed about your weekday and your weekend forecast, and of course any other day if necessary. So enjoy the next couple of days. Know that it's still summer and our weather can change. So if we're talking about below average temperatures, get out there before we talk about above average temperatures, which hopefully won't be anytime soon because we enjoy the break from the heat, at least over the next few days. So until then, I'll get out of your way. Make sure you follow me on X so you can get that outdoor weather report in a shorter amount of time than this. But until then, I hope you have a great start to your week and day of school for a lot of people.